live in Brooklyn, baby. We live in Brooklyn, baby. We live in Brooklyn, baby.
Welcome back, everybody, to Insanity Check. Skiller Sauce Ken 8 over there. What's this, the 6th of March? And yeah, we're here. You can check us out at Insanity Check Radio on YouTube, Insanity Check 12 on Twitter, and Insanity Check on Facebook. So as you see, we've been going with this particular thread, rather, of just, I want to say just stupid Americans, because I can't believe anybody else overseas is being this ridiculously overreactive to all of this nonsense, and how this is almost like an Orwellian society we're living in these days, where, you know, this is just preposterous behavior. So we've had, you know, we did the bubble, you know, the bubble shooter, the ridiculous overreaction with, in my opinion, with the bathtub thing, Pop-Tarts, and now here's another story that makes, to me, no sense whatsoever. It says a Cypress high school student suspended for disarming a gunman. In Fort Myers, Florida, a 16-year-old Cypress Lake High School student who wrestled a loaded revolver away from a teen threatening to shoot is being punished. The student grappled the gun away from the 15-year-old suspect on the bus ride home Tuesday after witnesses say he aimed the weapon point blank at another student and threatened to shoot him. The student, who Fox 4 has agreed not to identify and distort his voice because he fears for his safety, says there's no doubt he saved a life by disarming the gunman, and for that he was suspended for 3 days. I think he was really going to shoot him right then and there, the student said, not taking no pity. The student says he wrestled the .22 caliber RG-14 revolver away from the suspect, a football player, who witnesses said threatened to shoot a teammate because he had been arguing with his friend. No doubt the student said he was going to shoot him point blank once again. The teen we spoke to and authorities both confirmed the revolver was loaded. According to a report, the suspect, who Fox 4 is not naming because he is a minor, was pointing a gun directly at another student and threatening to shoot him. That's when the student we spoke to with says he and others tackled the teen and wrestled away the gun. The next day, the school slapped him with a 3-day suspension. It's dumb, he said. How are they going to suspend me for doing the right thing? According to referral, he was suspended, and you must listen to this verbiage, he was suspended for being part of an incident where a weapon was present and given an emergency suspension. Now, I will continue in a few moments, but understand the scenario, okay? So just imagine, do you want to be witness to a preventable murder, or do you want to possibly, and obviously, you know, you don't want to put yourself at risk and get shot in the face yourself, but if you could disarm someone that's about to kill someone else right before your eyes, do you think that you're doing anything that you should be punished for? It's not like you did a Bernard Getz and pulled out your own revolver and then, you know, brandished it and disarmed the situation, because then they can hit you with, well, why do you have a firearm? You're not, you know, you're not allowed to have it, and blah, blah, blah. No, this person just wrestled the gunman down. You've seen it in movies before. Stop your shooting. They jump and knock the person's arm down. Yeah. Now, because you're involved with an incident that happened to have a gun present, you get punished. That is our society. This is where we live. And people think that I'm conspiracy skillet, you know, making up shit when I'm saying this is getting out of hand to the point to where you're trying to mentally control us into some kind of docile, pacifist, I don't know, kind of acquiesce type society. I have no idea. But the alternative was what? Brain splatter all over the fucking windshield?
Because they wanted another fucking gun control story to fucking blah, 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 blah about. You know, this incident is what they keep on saying doesn't really happen. That's why you have to call the police or don't do anything. Let someone else take over it because blah, blah, blah. And then, I'm surprised that they didn't fucking stick an assault rifle in this fucking kid's hand.
Oh, yeah, you know, I have no idea. I mean, and then the whole thing, you know, for those people out there that always say, you know, and want to cite examples about this, that, and the fucking third, under these conditions, calling the police when an individual is right there brandishing the firearm to kill another human being is, you might as well call a coroner. What's the point of calling the police? You know, call a coroner or somebody like that. This was a situation where you had to be proactive or else there was someone going to be killed, and this person has been suspended for that. So I'm looking at this is what the teen's mother. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, the teen's mother said, referring to the school's administration and adding that the suspended student need their education. Okay, because now that's 3 days away from this child, and it's all about the kids. I got to keep saying it. It's all about the kids. This kid is going to miss 3 days of his education because he tried to, he successfully stopped someone from being murdered. Now he's going to miss 3 days of his education because of that. Okay. Despite the fact that the suspect pointed a loaded gun at another student and threatened to shoot, authorities charged him with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill.
No. Read that carefully.
Oh, excuse me. Despite the fact the suspect pointed a loaded gun at another student and threatened to shoot, authorities charged him with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill. What?
Exactly. That's what I said. Read that carefully.
What the fuck does that mean? Okay, excuse me. What do you mean without the intent to kill? Bullets to the... has there been some sort of like discovery in the past 24 hours where bullets to the brain is not,
Well, I guess unless it's coming out of an assault rifle, you're not meaning to kill anybody.
Oh, really? Oh,
well, unless it's coming out of a Pop-Tart.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because I'm sorry. I always thought when you get shot in your fucking head with bullets, there's a good chance that you're going to die. So I don't understand without intent to... This is ignorance, man. So what is the investigation? Said the investigation is ongoing. The fuck you mean investigate? What is there to investigate? Where he bought the gun, maybe, the background as to why they were arguing. You want to get into particulars and specifics, but the boy was standing over the other guy with a gun, and another guy saved the day. So I'm sorry, where's the investigation? I don't understand. I mean, this story is just so stupid and ignorant and ridiculous and absurd.
I remember the days when shit like this. I mean, first of all, this disgusting society and the media, more importantly, always looking for some fucking hero story to prop people up. I remember when Nazi Giuliani was running for his fucking life like everyone else during 9/11, yet he turned out to be America's mayor. He was a fucking hero. He was so brave. He held the city together. How did he do it? What the fuck did he do? He hauled ass like everyone else did. Okay, he didn't catch anybody jumping out of the fucking buildings. He didn't run up any goddamn stairs to fight any fires. He fucking ran. But I guess because he didn't run to fucking Connecticut and hide under a fucking rock, he led New York to, with bravery and strength. Bullshit. But this kid put his own fucking life in danger to help another kid who had an armed weapon. Now, I know you people don't consider it a weapon because it's not a fucking assault weapon. But chances are, if that kid's shot, that other kid would be dead. Or at least brain damaged beyond fucking repair, etc., etc., etc. But he's not a hero. This is not a fucking glory story. This is, he gets suspended. I mean, people are fucked beyond comprehension.
And the sad thing is, I don't have the resources to leave this motherfucker. And I'm dead serious. I mean, but, and I don't know enough about other places in the world to even begin to think that I'm going to go there. And now, because of a lot of other financial situations and stuff like that, as far as in other places, they're not just letting people just come to their country and just hang out. No, between work visas and a whole bunch of other shit, it's just not happening like that. So, I mean, but it's really so incomprehensible to me that I But it's like what was that movie you used to tell? Was it Zoolander or whatever? I'm like, am I taking crazy pills?
Yeah. Good movie, by the way.
Literally, am I taking crazy pills? Am I the crazy one? Am I the insane one that and everyone else is just normal? Because to me, this is so ridiculous that I can't even begin to explain this.
But there was precedent, man. Do you remember the story of what was it, like Macy's or some fucking department store? Some cat was robbing the joint. One of the workers stopped him, wrestled him to the ground, say the shit, and he got fired for his trouble.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Because their policy is to not interfere with robberies. Because why? 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 Do you think because they're saving lives? No, because they're afraid of fucking lawsuits.
They don't want a lawsuit.
That's where you live, in Money Town, money country. They just care about their money. Fuck you.
Monies or agenda, something ridiculous. I mean, because this is obviously, there's some fucking agenda. Yet the other day, you know, it comes out that we can actually use drones, literally use drones within U.S. airspace. How the fuck can you okay some shit like that to where you can have a flying shit from Cyberdyne from Terminator, launch some shit like in that latest Bourne movie with the one that came out last summer, the one that didn't do well. I forgot whatever the name of it. With Jeremy Renner or whatever.
Renner, I think.
Jerry Renner, whatever Jeremy Renner, whatever his name is. In any case, and they, you know, they had drones and they were shooting stuff outside of the United States either. But they just came out that they can actually, you know, there are situations or circumstances where they can shoot those shits and blow up somebody or something within the United States borders. Yet a kid that stopped someone from getting killed. 3 days suspended, 3 days without his education, and on his permanent record now, he has been suspended from school. And I know that certain jobs that really do severe background checks, you were suspended for being in a gun-related incident, because that's why I said pay attention to the words. Now this black, because he sounds like a black kid, I know I'm stereotyping, but he sounds like a black kid the way that, you know, y'all and yeah, whatever. He is going to have to explain to his future employer, well, no, see, what happened was, see, I actually saved, no. It says here that it was a gun-related incident. That's it for your job. You're going into the stock room, or we need a fry flipper and Burger King, because this is on your permanent record. We don't allow you to explain shit.
And we all know Burger King is the worst place.
Exactly. We're not going to allow you to explain anything. You know, kid who we're supposed to be protecting. That shit, you suspended, gun-related incident, one sentence, that's it, goodbye. So, yeah, America, really. Asteroid.
Did I do this already? Yeah, I think so.
Asteroid, even more than that, asteroid.
We'll be back.